If you're a fan of the NBA, you've definitely heard of Joel Embiid. The 76ers 7-foot center is known for his signature hang dribble, scoring, flopping, and getting injuries that you've never heard of. But his play makes up for it. Joel is a 7-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA team member, 2-time scoring champ, and the 2023 MVP. With all these achievements, Embiid sought Olympic glory. At the 2024 Paris Games, Embiid won Olympic gold with a team starring American heroes like LeBron James and Steph Curry, and of course, NBA legend Derrick White.
Oh, Lord.
USA basketball had been restored to its glory, but some people weren't happy, especially with Mr. Joel Embiid. They called him a traitor. What do you mean traitor? He attended Montverde Academy in Florida, it was a freshman phenom at Kansas, and is a US citizen. But Embiid actually hails from Luanda, the French-speaking capital of Cameroon. Cameroon's an African nation that's basically just a miniature version of the entire continent. It lies on the coast of the Bight of Biafra, serving as a divide between Central and West Africa. Cameroon has the most unique biomes on the African continent, housing deserts, savannas, jungles, mountains, and plains. With all these different landscapes came a lot of natural resources. Oh no! Now the European powers want to colonize you! After the 1885 Berlin Conference, Cameroon fell under the control of the German Empire. But then World War I happened, with Germany and the Axis powers waging war against the Allies. British troops in neighboring Nigeria fought several battles in Cameroon against German soldiers, eventually resulting in a German loss. After the war, Cameroon was split between France and the UK, with France taking around 80% of the country and the UK controlling the western 20%. The Europeans used Cameroon to extract natural resources like oil, minerals, and timber. But by the 1950s, Cameroonians had had enough of colonial rule and began to form independence parties. However, the independence movement turned violent, with a guerrilla war breaking out in the countryside, leading to France granting independence to Cameroon in 1960. Parts of British Cameroon were unified with Cameroon in 1961, while other parts elected to join Nigeria. Since its independence, Cameroon has remained relatively stable and has only had 2 presidents. Its current president, Paul Biya, has been in power since 1982. However, conflicts have plagued the region and even threatened civil war. The Boko Haram terrorist group, which operates inside neighboring Nigeria, has conducted several attacks against Cameroon. And while they continue to threaten Cameroon, its largest problem lies from within. Cameroon faces a possible civil war over language. Now, I'm gonna put on my tinfoil hat and show you how the NBA, USA basketball, and Joel Embiid are probably not causing this civil war in Cameroon. Joel Embiid speaks both French and English and is maybe trying to divide the country even more. And he chose to abandon the country, which made people choose sides over whether he's a good guy or not. Hold up, I'm being interrupted. This is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Everything that Lee's saying is false. Joel Embiid is not trying to lead his home country to civil war. Instead, he joined USA basketball because he's a US citizen and Cameroon's team failed to qualify for the 2024 Olympics. His ability to speak French is helping the NBA grow its market in France, with burgeoning young superstars like Victor Wembanyama and Zachariah Richardson. Okay, we get it. So maybe USA basketball and Embiid did not start the civil war. But the crisis is definitely still growing. The majority of Cameroonians in the western part of the country speak English, while the government is controlled by French speakers. French speakers are trying to phase English out of schools and government use. The methods they've been using to do this have been discriminatory towards English speakers. As a result, English-speaking separatists began a guerrilla war and declared independence with the Republic of Ambazonia. The government has taken drastic measures to try and control the situation, like cutting internet access and sending government troops, but the situation is still ongoing. So USA basketball did not start a potential Cameroonian civil war. And if you're planning to visit Cameroon, I'd say it's still pretty safe to give it a try. Make sure to visit its famous volcano, Mount Cameroon, the capital, Luanda, and Douala. If you made it all the way to the end of this video and learned something new about Cameroon, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for our next adventure to Canada.